Okay, guys, welcome to Pycoders Academy, and my name is Faisal, and I will be taking you through the Python course. So today we will be touching on the introduction to Python. So let's start. Okay, so these are what we will do in this video. What is a programming language? Programming languages. What is Python? Python versus other programming languages. Python jobs and income. Python installation, editors, and PyCharm installation. So what is a programming language? So a programming language is a computer language which comprises of set of instructions to create a software program. So it's just a set of instructions to create a software program for the user, and those instructions are for computers and the output are for the users who use that software program. And the first programming language was developed in 1954, and it was called Fortran, which means formula translation. And we have so many programming languages. I can't list all. So I have Python, Java, JavaScript, Ruby, HTML, C++, C language, PHP, SQL, and many more. So in this course, as I said, we will be treating Python. If you want to enroll on the other course, you can check on my website. So Python is basically a type of programming language, and it was first released in 1991. And Python is a great way to start learning programming because it's very simple and easy to learn, and it can be applied in web development, data science, scripting, database programming, quick prototype. Okay, so why should you start learning Python? Start learning programming from Python. And these are the three reasons I will elaborate. So Python is just an interpreted and dynamically typed language. So first, interpreted, it doesn't mean it means it doesn't require any compilation. You just type the codes and you run straight away, and dynamically, so it can be changed. So it is a type of language which can be changed easily. So it differs from the other programming languages. In the other programming languages like C++, you have to compile the code, then you run it to get your output. But in Python, you just type the code and run it. And the second one is Python requires lesser number of code, set of instructions. So the codes you write will be lesser in Python than the other programming languages, because in C++, you'll be importing some studio.hd when you want to just print out something, which is far confusing. So in using Python, you can achieve this in just a few codes. Then Python can be used for nearly everything. So you can use it for automation, web development, data science, and a whole lot of stuff. So Python jobs and income. So a Python developer earns an average salary of 1,119,448, which is so huge. So for beginners, this value will just motivate you to learn more. So this a per year value of the salary, and some of the jobs are data engineer, backend web developer, data analyst, Python tutor, software engineer, and many more. So if you want to install Python, you just head to www.python.org, because to start running Python, you need the Python interpreter, which can be downloaded from the www.python.org. So when you open your browser and you type this is what you have to see. Then you head to the download section, then you click on the Python 3.8.6, or just click on the download. Then you scroll down to the file section as I have here. Then you look through. So maybe your operating system is Windows, then you go to the Windows section and you download whether you want the executable installer or the web installer. But I recommend the executable file for you. Okay, so after downloading the Python interpreter or file, you just have to add it to your system path. So in adding to your system path, you just go to File Explorer where your Python is installed, and you copy the URL. So the root of the folder, or the root of the python.exe, that is what you see in the folder. Then after copying it, then you go to this PC, then you right click on this PC, then you go to properties, then you go to environment variables, then head to edit, then go to new. So you are creating a new variable, then you paste the URL you copied in the file explorer, then you click OK. So it has been added successfully. Okay, so I have to talk about these editors because they are very important. You can just ignore this, then use command prompt, but it's not that efficient. So to code very efficiently, you need these editors. So editors are used to write codes or run them, like both writing and running, or some are just for writing. So those which are for writing are the Notepad, the Notepad++. I can mention only two, like for now. You can search for many more. Then some are for writing codes and running it. So we can have Python input editor, IDLE, then we can have PyCharm, we can have Spider, we can have Atom. So in our course we'll be using PyCharm. So in installing PyCharm, you go to www.jetbrains.com/pycharm/download. So this is the absolute part. So then you can see this page here. Then you go to the community version, which is a free version. So if maybe you want the full version, then you download the professional version. And the professional version requires you to pay. So if you don't have money yet, then you can just go to the community version and download. Okay, so let's move on to the next video.